Okay, it's Gigi. Last night's dreaming was a bit extra, don't you think? And they know exactly who I'm talking to. After realizing that you no longer have power over me in the dreaming, to stab me in my third eye, did you think that was actually going to do anything? I came back after you bloodied. All that did was give you time to escape. So let me get into this. The first part of the dreaming last night was very complicated. I had someone who's close to me who's well, we used to be close until he crossed me. He's getting ready to pass away. I did the part I'm supposed to do. I reached out, because no matter what you're going through, what happened is about it's stupid stuff. Squash it. You're about to die. That's my belief. You know what I mean? And so I was just gonna go ahead and squash it and see how he was doing. He hasn't responded. That's all. That's all good. But I dreamed about my mother the night before last. I didn't make I made my video. I think I might have made my video, but I dreamed about my mom, and she's usually the harbinger of demise. She's usually the one that's coming to tell me when someone's passing away. I dreamed about my mother. That's beautiful. About I think I dreamed about my mother right before my cousin Rachel died. It's like she comes to me and she gives me a hug and she prepares me, and then I get ready to lose somebody. And so I dreamed about my mother the night before, and then last night I dreamed about my cousin, who I call my brother because we were raised like brother and sister. And in this dream, he looked young and vibrant, and I went into his room, and we hugged, and he was like, "At least you're gonna be here for it." And I was like, "I'm always gonna be here." And I realized my mother is probably the harbinger of many deaths in the family, and that I'm probably the ferryman. Every family needs a farrier who's willing to let the souls pass through them in order to get peace. And that's what I am. So I took care of that part last night. I took care of my ancestral work because that's ancestral work, baby. That's stuff you do for your ancestors. And then I went to work on the cosmic stuff. And so I'm going to refer to them as the people under the mountain. And they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Dear people under the mountain, the only reason you have not come to do anything about me personally is because you don't want my spirit in the veil with you for a long time. You don't want my spirit in the veil with you, as powerful as it's become. I really hate the punk way y'all do things. Last night, I taught 4 children how to self-immolate, how to make fire. And then I told them, be careful. But since you keep such a tight control over your kingdom, I saw them immediately run off and start using their new training to disrupt your order. And I must say, that pleased me. I investigated a lot of things over there, guys, and I wish I could explain the depth of depravity that happens over there. But I found, I went and I talked to one of my main protagonists. She was disguised as an Asian woman this time, which was weird. Like, I can't see through whatever skin suit you're putting on over there. So I just burnt her skin suit away until I found exactly who I was looking for beneath the skin suit. And then hopefully I completely destroyed that shadow. I hope you're reeling from it. Then to the person who I think I know who that person was that stabbed me in my third eye because I was getting ready to take them hostage, back to my house, back to my bedroom where my husband is. I won't For a moment, I thought that being stabbed in the third eye was going to prevent me from traveling or cause some type of other interruption. But I can guarantee you, right after you stabbed me in my third eye and sent me reeling out the dreaming, I was right back in the dreaming, maybe 5 minutes later, looking for you. You already used that chance to flee. Right now, in the dreaming, the stakes have never been higher. What you're doing over there reflects on this side. And what I'm trying to reflect is the type of leadership we actually need over there. We can no longer sit on our hands in this country or sitting on our hands in our dreams. Watch horrible things happen and just say, I'm asleep. It is time for all of us to wake up to the reality that is the astral plane and its connection to this earth. Because the longer you slumber, the harder it's going to be for you to find your place in the new world that's coming. The new world that's coming is one that's going to be stunning and incredible, and it's going to cause a lot of loss. It's gonna be a painful growth. You have to be ready to be in pain. You have to be ready to suffer for your beliefs. You have to be ready to fight. And in the dreaming and in this world, I'm always ready for those aspects. I've been fighting all my life. Why would I stop now? I'll give you deeper access to the dreaming when I, relax a bit. But today's a beautiful day. I'm going to see if I can hang out with my husband in the greenhouse. And then we talk strategy. Because last night, I changed your world, people under the mountains. I freed 4 of your children to use their magic. I'd love to see what your mountain looks like right now. I can't wait to come back. Ida. Asael.